What's up, everybody? Today I want to go over with you the sneakers that are going to be upcoming in the next week. So let me pull it up here. Just on nice kicks here. And if this thing would work here, okay, there we go. All right. So these already passed. None of these I can tell you really from a resale perspective, anyways, we're going to be worth anything. These are coming out today. However, on online again, they're not really going for anything above retail. It's a cool Easter colorway for the ladies. It's okay. So it's going for. Let me rephrase. It's going for a little bit above retail, but then when factoring in, when factoring in, let me see here, your fees and all. I'm logged in now, so we'll be able to see. But as you can see, okay, that's even at a price of 100. Okay, just as an example, doesn't matter. $132. It's just not working here. All right, if this would work, please ask. That's why. All right, 140 as an example. Okay, 140. Total payout would then be $118, detailed as such. So, with that being said, really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to to enter these from a resale perspective. But again, a nice clean colorway for the ladies for Easter. Uh, something to look at. Again, not going to be worth anything from that perspective. I don't believe either. The new LeBrons, any of those, newer sneakers, really, they aren't generally going for anything above retail unless it's something like really hyper exclusive, a collaboration or something. I'll look it up just out of curiosity. I'll go to the next week, so I'm gonna go through this weekend, obviously, and I'll go all the way up to next week. I guess next weekend. Let me see here. Round 20 black gold. Let's just see as an example, even though I already know 20 black gold. Yep, they're going for about $200, and they I think are retailing for $200. Yes, so from a resale perspective, nothing there as well. No, don't think so. Yeah, this looks like a collaboration, but let me put here uninterrupted, LeBron 20. Those. Let's see what it's saying on GOAT here. The GOAT. One person selling them for $400. Somebody else is selling them for $213. So yeah, I wouldn't, from a resale perspective, go for those either. Nope, as well. No, no. You guys been coming out with a lot of stuff, but again, from a resales perspective, no way, Jose. Not at all. Yeah, there's not even sales data at all. I mean, that tells you right there. Nothing to see here. Nothing at all to see. So, all right. Negative, 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 negative. These look pretty cool. I mean, foam posits, of course, always a classic. However, from a resale perspective, probably not going to be anything worth going after. Retailing for 240. That's the other thing. Foam posits, they don't retail for $150. They're well over $200. Um, so yeah, really from a resale perspective, you're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna Uh, you would have to sell to make sense of it. 240 plus resale, or plus sales tax rather. Um, for me, that I'm in Florida, 240 times 1.07, 256. So I gotta get at least like times 1 point, ideally, in a perfect world, 20%, 10 to 20%. So ideally, I'd want to get between like 270 and 300. So in order to achieve that, I would have to probably be at like 350. I just not, oh no, please ask. 350. Let's see. Yeah. So anywhere from like 330 to 350. A little less, like 320 maybe to 350 is where I would want to be if I was going to try to get these to sell, and the market is just not there for these at all. So dope shoes, love the foam posits, always solid. Definitely badass. But from a resale perspective, not going to be anything there. No, the Clot stuff is pretty cool. Some of it, the Clot and Nike collaboration stuff, but some of it doesn't go for anything. Actually, most of it that I've seen doesn't go for anything above retail. I got the Jordan 5 Clots last year. I hit them and I returned them because it didn't go for anything. It wasn't something that I wanted to keep. Wasn't too crazy about them. Let me see. These are coming out for 150. Nice Easter colorway on the Jordan 2 lows. A pretty cool sneaker. I mean, something that I would rock for the Easter holiday. But from a resale perspective, again, definitely nothing there at all. Yeah, definitely nothing there. So they're going for 150 retail right now. You can get them on StockX. Um, the lowest ask is well, where are the sales at? Where are all the, let me see. Let me just put here all sales just to get a little bit more sales data. Average sales price is hovering around like 200 bucks, a little less. Somebody in a size 18, because it's a very odd size, sold one for 300 bucks. But all the other average sizes are ranging from 200 to maybe 250. This was already a couple weeks ago. Somebody paid 290, but those prices aren't relevant anymore. So, yeah, dope for Easter. Definitely a nice colorway, but again, from a resale perspective, not worth going after. These as well, I don't believe. I will take a quick look. Pretty dope as well. Nice colorway there. Um, yeah, they're going for retail numbers a little bit more, but again, factoring in fees, not worth it. Pumas don't do very good on resale. These maybe, let's see, Dunks. I did hit the Dunk Fly Streetwear collab, and they finally shipped it after a week. I should be receiving them today, so I'll post a little video when I drop them. So these actually, as expected, these are something to go after. Definitely, these are hovering anywhere from 180 to 200 bucks, a little less depending, but I would say anywhere from 150 to 200 is a pretty solid range. And with that in mind, um, they come out for like what, 110, 120. So again, just doing my numbers here on my end. 120 times 1.07, 128.40 times 1.2. So I want to net like 154. So with that in mind, if I want that to happen right now, there's an active bid for 170, so I could hit sell now if I, hit these as an example, or was about to receive them. And assuming prices don't drop as people start to receive them, which happens too. But anyways, I digress. Even right now, it'll be a nice small little profit again, just for receiving a box, slapping a new label on it, and then dropping it off on the way to the store or wherever you're going. So these are a pair to definitely go after. I would say keep an eye on Dunklo Setsuban on April 11th. That is on Tuesday. So this upcoming Tuesday, definitely going to keep an eye out for these. So that's one. Dunk Mid Pandas. The Pandas are extremely popular. However, the mids, dunk mids, they really don't have a demand as much as the lows or even the highs. I always have liked the mids. I mean, it's not like my favorite shoe, but I've always thought they look kind of cool. I feel like the high top at time can be a little bit like too high, but the market is just not nearly as strong for the mids as the lows or the highs even. So, dunk mid panda as an example. Uh, no sales data for size 11 and a half. All right, there you go. That goes to show right there. Um, for this shoe, there's only 2 sales, basically at the retail price, a little bit over. Okay, 115. So, um, and active bids right now, nothing there. Basically. So, yeah, you would need to sell these shoes for like 150. I would say 160 to make eke out a little profit, and the demand's really not there for them. I mean, you see this sales data here again in comparison to the Dunk Low Pandas. Okay, you saw that two sales for that, but then now if we go here as an example, oh, I won't even say there's too many sales. I was waiting for or hoping that they would have a little. Sometimes it has a little indicator here with a little lightning bolt that'll say X amount of and X amount sold in the last 24 hours or whatever it is. It doesn't show that here, but I mean you can definitely see. I mean it doesn't even. The other one had only 2 sales, and this is like okay, there we go. Once I switched it to all, then it did that. 1813 sold in the last 3 days alone for the lows versus the mids had 2 sales period on the platform. So yeah, I wouldn't really go after these from a resale perspective. Um, yeah, some mischief shoes. I don't know. These are kind of hit or miss. Again, like I mentioned in a previous video. Um, I don't know. We'll take a quick look just out of curiosity. Okay, so yeah, these are going for. I say they're going for a good amount. Well, but not no sales data though. So again, something to consider. Only one is sold in a size 8. Um, yeah, and they got bids right now. Yeah, from 150 to $200, and they're coming out for I don't even know how much. I'd have to look it up on the Mischief app. Out of curiosity, pull this up. I don't want this video to run too long, but I just out of curiosity here. 135. Okay, I got them here. Oh, whoops. There we go. 135 they're coming out for. So kind of a funky looking shoe. I mean, something kind of wacky looking, but yeah, from a resale perspective, probably not. This is interesting. Huh. And then where do you even get these? This is like a new twist on the Panda. It's kind of interesting. Look, kind of looks like almost like a dress shoe. Um, okay, these look like they're going for something. Maybe. Let's see. Um, no, maybe not. Let's see. No, they are. No, these are going for a pretty penny. So about $350 roughly, and they're coming out for 180. So yeah, these are another pair to keep in mind definitely. So these Peace Minnesota Nike Quando One Panda. These are a pair to keep an eye out for as well. So we got two in the next upcoming week so far. These again, kind of a cool light spring colorway for the dunks, but again, because they're dunk mids more than anything, they're not going to have a demand. So, um, again, we'll take a look at it, but you see, nothing to see here. Keep it moving, move along. Nothing to see. They're coming out with the wow. They're really coming out with the pandas again for like the freaking 10th time this year. That's insane, man. I mean, I just showed you the sales data on the Panda, but the thing is, they've come out with them so many times that they're not even going for that much above retail anymore. When they first came out with them originally, or they, re-released them, I guess after many years. I'm not sure. I don't even know. Maybe this was a new colorway for the Dunks. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But they were initially going for like over $200, but then they've re-released them because they're so popular, which they are. Like everybody has a pair. I don't. I should get a pair. Why not? Everybody has a pair. My girl has a pair. But I digress. It's not going for really anything above retail because of the amount of re-releases that they've done. Um, so they're going for about 150, 130, whatever, and they're coming out for 110. So if you sell them for 150, again, you'll make a little something, but it's always worth going after. See where they come out at and try to hit them, and if you hit them, you make a little something. These are pretty cool, and Air Max have been some of them have been jumping up in price lately, as we saw with the bubbles and a couple others. So let's take a quick look here. Look for this a little more in depth. This video is already running a little long, so I think I might just cut it here. But let's see, we're almost at the, what did I say, till next Friday, Saturday. Let's go to the 14th. We'll stop it here, the 14th. Those I gotta identify them. So let me see. Air Max 1 Mika Green. Let's go with that. 1 second. Air Max 1 Mika Green. I didn't even see if it was there. So anywhere from 150 to maybe like 200, depending. And they're coming out for 160. So I don't know. Not 100% sure. Those are the same shoes, right? Yeah, the same shoes. Yeah, not 100% sure. I mean, yeah, you can try to hit them. I mean, might be able to get a little something. I would say maybe a little 5 or 10%, after fees and everything. Okay, so I'll just cut it here at the Jordan 1 Lucky Greens. I think they've come out with this colorway already. I'm pretty sure, but anyways, let me see. Jordan 1 Lucky Green. I think they came out with it recently. Lucky Green. Or is it just a new colorway? Or I don't know. Let me see. Release date 4/15/2023. No, so maybe it is a new colorway. I could have sworn I've seen that colorway on the Jordan 1 before. But anyways, um, Jordan 1s, again, kind of hit or miss. If it's something exclusive, a collab, or a little bit more of a limited hyper release, then yes, they can jump up. Or even something that's like very, very much in demand, like the Lost and Founds. And now, however, as you can see, if you might have seen already, they're going to be doing a restock of the Lost and Founds. And I think they already did one restock. So that's the other thing. These brands, Jordan and Nike, more than any, it seems. When they have a popular shoe, a popular colorway, they'll restock it 2 or 3 or 4 times. So the first time that they come out, they might go up quite a bit. But it seems like almost inevitably, if the shoe is very, very popular, they're going to do a restock. But anyways, I see sales for these going anywhere from, looks like in the low 200s, 215, 220, up to maybe as high as 250, 260. So, with that in mind, as an example, um, you know, okay, so they're coming out for 180. So 180 plus tax where I am. 180 times 1.07, 192.60. So yeah, I gotta sell them for, like, for me, for it to make sense, I gotta sell them for like two. Here we go. Keep doing that. 240. Basically, just to eke out a little something. So, the market might be there for these, so I will try to hit these as well. So with that being said, that is what we have lined up for the next week. Got a couple potential good shoes to go after. These, I would say, go after these maybe as well. The Mika Greens, these Air Max 1 Michigans. I got to look at them. Maybe it looks like something that might be a little exclusive or a little bit different, so people might have a stronger demand for them. The pandas again coming out, never hurts to try to get those. Might be able to sell them, make a little profit. Nope, not those. These looks like are good to go after as well on the 11th. And then these we had said the dunk low Setsuban on the 11th as well. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video and have a great day. Keep crushing it.